Hello everybody and welcome, I am Antipirate and today I am positively geeking out about my first impressions of the new Shell robot. I've got it here at level 12 with Last Stand anti-control and cloaking unit. Figure the cloaking unit might give me time to react once my shields break. But I've also got Linda Cano, Shell, level 1 or level 2, depending on which part of the video you're talking about. Not a whole lot going on here, but at least we got that legendary ability. This is going to affect the performance of the robot. I would definitely want on a bot like this to have a higher level pilot, but it's the opening days of this robot. For now, let's cut to that gameplay. Okay, so I start out here with my first game using this robot with the Fire and Ice build that was got the top votes in the poll that I held a couple days ago. First thing I notice is this thing doesn't feel very fast. Now, pilot skills will help with that. Most robots feel slow to me without the pilot skills to back them up. But I managed to get in the center, and you can see I'm getting hit, but I'm not taking damage. The shields are doing their job. I managed to turn the beacon, and I proceed to miss a lot. Look, I'm kind of almost regretting suggesting this build. The blazes really don't work very well. I also, like, here I go doing my ability again, and it feels like I've done very, very little damage to that Phantom from the ability, but we get to see larger amounts of damage from the ability later. I do feel like managing the angling of the shields while running splash weapons doesn't necessarily seem to be a winning combination, but maybe when I get more experience with the bot, that's going to be something that will work better. So then I went down, and I'm not going to show you this. I'm just going to show you the Shell gameplay for this video. So here, running Shell in the second game, again, it feels so slow. Like it just doesn't feel snappy. Now, I'm not running the ability yet here. Like, I mean, I don't need to worry about damaging myself. That shock train shot actually came in over my shield because of how the Oshun was angled. And here I go trying to... The Glacier does seem to be doing some decent work there. I really wish I had double Zymes instead of these blazes. But I mean, that wouldn't have changed the vote. But really, yeah, blazes. What the heck? So I'm trying to get into center here. Now here I think we're going to get to see the ability to do some decent damage. I saw those sound weapon particles, but it wasn't a Scorpion. I'm trying to time this so that both of these guys are out of their ability, and yeah, I managed to take out that leech behind me with the ability. Get this guy into his, but he's going to be able to hit me from a high enough angle that my shields are not getting destroyed. So that's another thing, is that if you try to get close to a Hawk, which, you know, to use your explosion, you kind of need to get close, they can kind of wreck you with their beam because they have that angle. So, coming in again, trying to save my ability, just because I want to time it so I can actually hit people with the explosion. It does do some pretty good damage. And I believe, yeah, this time I did not spawn this bot first. This game is already in progress. I'm trying to, but he teleports away, so my explosion doesn't land. I think if I can catch those Scorpions out of their abilities on the beacon, sorry, the Scorpion and the Gale on the beacon. Glacier doing some decent work there. Trying to force that guy to back off. Now I have the ability going again. Suffering a little bit of lag. The Scorpion Luckily, my back shields are blown off, so I can still face these guys and take this. So you can see, when they actually have to work through the shield, this bot is a bit of a tank. And that comes into, like, it's not performing great here, but it is only level 12 without any pilot skills to boost its defenses. I do think it's going to perform better if you really kind of get dedicated to it. And now I've switched builds here. Can't do full sound weapon because I didn't pick up that second scatter, but I'm doing the best I can with one devastator, one scatter, and one shredder. Give me a similar kind of close range, sustained damage. I'm trying to rush down into the center here. Thinking I might be able to pull off an explosion there, but that guy teleports away. So I'm just gonna go go underneath. And this is the kind of situation where I think this robot can do really well because this kind of terrain forces people to come closer to you. I'm gonna see if I can get the Mercury with my top-mounted weapons. I do a pretty good damage to him, and I may have even taken a chunk out of that Phantom with my ability. There's a lot of reds here, though, so... But there we once again do get to manage a kill using the ability, but we're not going to get back to cover. There's just too many people around. Okay, guys, so we're here again. This game is another demonstration of where the shell just may not function very well as a beacon runner. I managed to get to center relatively safely, partially due to my disguise unit, and I secured the center beacon. Managed to hit that Ojun. I stay in the shell for a very long time in this game, so the big portion of this is sped up at 250% speed. I noticed this Gale is going for second beacon, so I use my ability with the extra speed boost from Linda, and I'm trying to get his beacon at least at the same time as him, and I don't quite make it. By the time I get there, he's taken off again. I turn the beacon, and I proceed to chase the Gale again. Clearly, the Gale is better suited as a beacon runner, and gets used at that rather frequently than the shell. Now he's going back towards the other beacon. I mean, at least I'm picking up a bunch of beacon caps, just chasing him around. I'm using the shields to keep people off me at a distance, and the Gale's now going back. And because the my teammate went and dealt with that farm side beacon, I'm able to double back, follow him, and get this beacon. So now we're back to the regular speed because there's a little bit more fighting for us to watch. I see this hawk over here, and there's some energy. Here I'm starting to learn some lessons. If I'm fighting someone who's out of my range, I want to take the damage on my back shields because those are the ones that I can afford to lose more when I actually go. Afford more to have lost when I actually go face to face with an opponent. But you can see here, once again, the Hawks are shooting over the shield. They have a high enough angle that they're able to damage my bot without going through my shields. This is a crucial weakness on this robot because Hawks are such a big part of the meta right now, and if we can't use our physical shields against that energy weapon, then it's not going to fare all that well. So here, because he uses cover well, I am not able to actually get at him with my sound weapons, but I am able to deal some decent damage with my ability to take him down the last stand. But I'm cornered between a few different things, but they're still taking a while to take you down. As long as you don't get ambushed by a bunch of splash damage, this is a pretty tanky bot. And now here we are, the last game with the shell. We're still using the sound weapons here. Here we're going to see a little bit of an attempt for me to use the knockback. But again, because this bot isn't super fast, you're not going to get a ton of leeway. But we'll see. So here I go, taking the first beacon. See, here I go using the back shields again to try to absorb some damage from those energy weapons. Now I see this blitz, and he goes out onto that bridge, and I'm like, if I can get to the right side of him, I might be able to knock him off. Of course, I end up in my cooldown, and he's standing on the right. He might be doing that deliberately, honestly. I also took damage from the Ojun from over the shield, so again, put into a not so great situation. And that's all I have with the shell for today. I'm going to be trying out more experimental builds later. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the like button, hit subscribe, maybe even turn on notifications. I don't know. But for now, I'm Andy Pirate, wishing you a good day, wishing you luck out in your battles, and signing off.